Nowadays, we are living in a city where most of the time we see motorbikes running everywhere and cars driving from this city to another city. Buses, public transportation, passengers, vehicles are also almost everywhere in the countryside or big cities. And because not many electric bikes and cars are being produced, we and they are not very popular. We often see fewer emissions and carbon dioxide emission vehicles everywhere. This makes the ozone layer, the gas emission thicker, and causing more air pollution, which can result in many lung damages and may result in deaths. Not only that, Vietnam's capital, Hanoi, is also acknowledged for being the most polluted cities in the world many times. This makes Vietnam's polluted air and air pollution even more harmful. And you might say that, well, we are doing so much now as we're driving more electrical cars more, and we are seeing many people riding bicycles, and we are seeing the government telling the people to reduce the free hour and to stop riding bicycles and cars, but they are just speaking it out, and the citizens can't get through the mind significantly. Yes, I know that they have to do some significant thing to change every day, but once it became a habit, we cannot change it in the way we want, even though we know that it's not good. Not to mention some some electric bikes are also much expensive, so the people might not be afford to buy it. This is also one factor that contributes to why the people are riding too much petrol vehicles. And we can't blame the citizens for not riding it because e-bikes and electrical bikes brands are just nearly popular, so they can just pop a brand comes out and the people all change to e-bikes, right? This has to take time, but during that amount of time is very long. So how much more emissions and how much more city air pollution have we caused? And I'm sitting here today not to talk about the present, but to take you onto a journey to imagine a world where air pollution is better, improved, and we are riding e-bikes. So firstly, the first change we saw is the air is very good to breathe. We don't have to wear a mask to stop us from breathing the harmful air anymore. It's so fresh because e-bikes emit electrical light, and I believe that in that amount of time, and in that time, we will find another way to produce electricity without having to burn coal or fossil fuels. Um, to and the second thing we saw is that many people will go out to socialize more because they are not afraid of the burning sun from their hair caused by climate change or the polluted air, the fog that is not caused by natural phenomenon but caused by air pollution. They will go on to socialize more. We can see a change in difference. The streets are full of kids playing and running around. The sidewalks are full of people sitting on benches under a beautiful tree which shade them from the sun, talking, adults yapping to each other and talking about the daily lives, then the social news. the picture, if you can imagine, is more lively than the cold and harmful, toxic environment of some cities in today. But at the present, it's not all bad. In some cities, there are already significant change. As for example, in Vung City, we are encouraged to build more trees, and yes, there are more trees to build, and we have also organized many bike racing trips, competitions, and the events that hold picking up trash from the city, from the beaches. So we're already making changes, and we believe, and I believe that in the future, knowing the significance of changing your harmful habits to help the city, I believe that in the future, our world, our country can be much more healthier and a better place to live. Thank you.